First of all, I think it is important for us to note that the whole week has been spent on talking about trade. But why do we need trade? For you to have sustainable growth, there has to be some engines that will provide that. Trade becomes an important part of growth. A component to ensure that trade is effective is why we have the Continental Free Trade Area, and they've been having these negotiations taking place almost every month. And this is where I think our shop, which is the African Trade Policy Center, has been very instrumental. And I think kudos to David Luke and all the my colleagues who are in that team for the work they've done in terms of supporting the African Union and the member states, including the RECs, in terms of advancing on the negotiations. My understanding is that there are a few challenges, but a lot of progress have been made, and I can only be optimistic that it will be ready at the time that is required in October 2017. My view is that ECA should remain resolute in supporting the African member states on trade. One of the things which most of us perhaps at times will forget is that the reason that the Trade Policy Center was created is to support the member states. As you know, for instance, when the Americans come to the WTO, there's one person handling one aspect of it, of the whole trade package. But when you go to an African country, there's one person handling the whole agreement. I think what they need is smart policies, smart trade policies for the countries themselves. How can we also support countries that are oil dependent? Everyone is talking about Nigeria. It is an oil producer, but it fails to diversify. Every time you travel through Dubai, they also have oil, but you see that they've diversified. So how can we then, going forward, how can we support African member states to diversify their products? And that is where structural transformation is about, right? So going forward, let's look at the recommendations and let's see how ECA's agenda on trade, and mind you, trade is linked to the Mineral Development Center too, because commodities are part of that trade. How can we work in tandem to ensure that we achieve what this meeting said in support of the advancement of the development agenda of the continent? So I'm very optimistic that that would happen if we continue to work in that spirit. And ECA is always committed to ensuring that every part of our work is involved in just achieving that.